YouTube, hi, welcome to my Children's Rights channel. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the people who have subscribed and who are watching and will watch this video afterwards. So, for the past few videos, I've been talking to my colleagues in education, in teaching and learning. And today I will continue on that path. So today I will talk about Article 3. So it's also a revision. Article 3 of the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, in short, the UNCRC. Article 3 deals with the best interests of the child. And it actually states that in all actions concerning children, that we should have their best interests at heart. And especially during this corona time, how can educators, we're the one dealing with kids, with children, with the teenagers, and also even in higher education situations and circumstances. How can we ensure the best interests of the children that are placed under our care? And what I did, I have 3 points. So I will read my points that I wrote. Number one, love what you do and do what you love. Teaching, especially if you're working with small children, at any stage of teaching and learning, it is not an easy task. And you have to really like doing it, and you have to do it because it is what you're called to do, unless you will be easily frustrated. So, my first tip, love what you do what you love, and everything else will fall into place. If you're actually teaching because you like doing it, you like the children, you want to impact lives, you want to help shape the future leaders of nations, of societies, then things will fall into place. So the first thing, do love what you do what you love. Number two, teamwork. Teaching is in the social field. Teaching and education it's in the social field. So if you're a person who likes to be by yourself, who doesn't like socializing, does not like working in team, teaching is not for you. Being an educator is not for you. As an educator, we are a part of the social system. We are called to deal with children, to deal with colleagues, and to deal with other peoples of the society. So, teaching is in the social field, and teamwork is very, very important. Yes, we're individuals. We have our own individual likes, preferences, talents, and things like that. However, if you are working in the social field, you have to go into close contact with your colleagues, also with the children. And if you're not a social person, maybe teaching is not for you. And of course, it's not every day that you will want you're in a good mood. Because last week I said it also. Although we're teachers and we're experts and we're trained, we're also human beings. However, teamwork is one of the most important things in teaching and learning, in being an educator, because we work in the school system, and of course, without collaborating with our colleagues, without reflection and coming together and getting solutions, finding solutions together, then we will be frustrated, and also the entire school system or your place of work, they will not see the needed results. I know many areas, for example, in the business area or in some areas, it's all about the individual and people focus on their individual work. what they can do. But in teaching, in the social field, it is not like that. It's a teamwork. So people come into a team with different strengths, with different weaknesses, and then the team works together. And that's why number one is very important. I don't know which book it is from, or that one I made it up myself as a children rights expert, or as somebody who has been teaching for over 10 years. You have to love what you do and do what you love. And that's also, I understand, I'm working, but I'm also a human being, and I understand many times, yes, maybe it's difficult to get jobs, maybe because many people don't want to work with the small ones. It's easier in some country to get a job as a foreign language teacher or something like that. However, you still have to love what you do. Unless you will frustrate yourself and you will frustrate your colleagues and also the other children. So number one, love what you do what you love. Number two, it's a teamwork thing. It's not for individuals who don't want to socialize, who do not want to collaborate, who does not want to recognize the strengths of others. It's not an individual thing like in the artist field. Yes, we have like the movie stars or the musicians who are superstars. In teaching, in the social field, it's the entire team who becomes the superstar. So your entire colleagues, if one fail, then all of you are failing. Hence, if you're not prepared to work in a team setting, to reflect, to sit down, to give your ideas, to come up with ideas, teaching and learning is not for you. And the final one for today, it you should recognize your job. I recognize myself that I'm in service. Whenever I go into the classroom, I know that I am in service to humanity, and I take it very seriously because I see myself as a role model, and teachers are role models. At whatever stage you are at, you could be working in the kindergarten. Those children, they're looking up to you. They're looking what you are doing. They're looking the way you respond to them. They're looking the way you respond to others. You could be at the high school, primary school level. You are still a role model. Even at the college level, your students, they're looking what you are doing, what you are saying. Are you authentic? And the children, they know we're human beings. They know when somebody is being genuine or when somebody is being fake. So that is it for today. Let me repeat: three ways to ensure the best interest of the child. If we start with these three things, then we will be successful and the best interest of the child will be met. Article 3 of the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child talks about in all situations the best interest of the child should be first. And of course, children are not only in schools, they're in other public, other private institutions. However, as an educator, I can personalize it, and I've come up with three tips for educators working in the teaching and learning system. One, to ensure the best interest of the child, you have to love what you do what you love. Number two, be prepared for teamwork. And number three, see yourself as being in service to humanity because you're shaping the future leaders and the future of tomorrow, the children. So that is it for today on the best interest of the child. And please, I am reminding you of my book, Resilience. Is it being shown properly? Resilience by Trisha Morrison. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes and Noble. It's all over. It's also in Spanish and it's in Italianish. So you people can get it in Spanish, also in Italianish, and it's also in German. So this book, Resilience by Trisha Morrison, it's out there. Get your copy. Thank you and have a nice week, everybody. See you.